Hello, and welcome to another episode of Blue Learning. My name is Mike. Today, we're going to I'm going to show you how to create an automatic news feed that feeds fresh news to your, in my case, Facebook feeds without having to do anything. So your page is getting brand new content that's custom to your page every day, every hour, however you want to set that up. I'm going to show you how I have an existing uh, workflow uh, being used, and then we'll show you a little bit about RSS and what that is, and then let's go ahead and make one, okay? So let's go ahead and start. First, let me show you the end result. Let me show you what we're going to get to. This is my Facebook page for Blue Sky Technologies. And if you notice, I have some news stories. See that? 2 hours ago, that was done. And there was another one. So these are related to AI, related to assistance. I have 2 or 3 feeds going into this channel. But as you can see, these are brand new news stories. They click on the link and they go to the news story. So I'm able to feed my Facebook page content, fresh content every day or as often as I want to. Let's see how that happens. First, before we go into the let's go into the make.com scenario. So if you're not familiar with make.com, there's a million videos, guys that are doing this way better than I am. I've been using it for about 2 years, and I have some really cool projects, but I'm by no means like a high level expert. One of the future videos I'm going to make is on AI automation and on job scraping. So I just wanted to show you this is a crazy scenario. We're going to cover this in a future video, but this is my job scraper. Scrapes all these jobs live, ranks them, categorizes them. So there's some really cool stuff we can do with make.com. I'm going to save that for another video here. Let's start off small with a simple task. And this is actually one of the most powerful features of all of the automations I do. This one is the most powerful. It's updating my audience, as many audiences as I want, as often as I want with fresh content. And I get to shape the content. I'll show you what that means. Okay, so this is an RSS feed. And RSS, we're going to look at my RSS feeder right now. But basically, let's just go over the quick workflow. This takes in an RSS feed. And what it does is I run it through a chat GPT with a very simple instruction. Summarize the following article. And why is the article relevant for business owners interested in voice AI? So as you can see, I'm shaping this news article that comes in, and I'm asking GPT to give me a summary and also let me know how it relates to the voice AI. That's kind of the messaging for this feed. This is like a voice AI promotion, a voice AI feed. So that's all I'm asking it is find out the relevance. And then what it does. So this is using Perplexity. Perplexity is the model I'm using, and Perplexity has the ability to reach out to the web with their API. So that's why do a little research and let me know how this is relevant. So it does do a little web call, and then it goes into the chat GPT to create the actual post. So this instruction is chat GPT and the system. So there's 2 different prompts, a system prompt and then a user prompt. So the system prompt is more of a role for the GPT, just like when you're on the interface, you're basically saying, hey, take on this role. I'm just saying you're an expert Twitter and Facebook writer. So now it has the context. When it has a news story in here, okay, it already knows that, okay, this is the context of this message that I'm receiving. And then the role as the user is create a tweet about the following article, make sure the user could learn something. Your job is to be helpful, ensure The tweet, doesn't matter if it's not Twitter. Ensure the tweet follows a casual, informal tone, no longer than 3 or 4 sentences long. Always end with a positive, creative pitch about blue sky technologies, AI voice assistants. Okay, so I'm kind of shaping that final message. I can have it be very brief. I can have it have a salesy tone. I can have it do anything I want to. So, okay, and then after it creates that, it just writes it to my Facebook page. What's it going to write? It's just going to write the link, and it's also going to write the message from my Chat GPT. So we already know what that looks like on the page, right? So it just does the post, and it does it automatically. So now let's get into RSS a little bit. So let's find the source. Where did this come from? So I use an RSS, and RSS is RSS stands for Real Simple Syndication. But it really is probably how you get all of your news. It's likely how you get all of your, your news feeds and all that stuff in your social feeds. Very, very popular. It's very old technology, but it's still around and a lot of people are using it. So I go to RSS.app. If you go to RSS.app, I'm logged in, so I don't know if it's going to show me. Okay, RSS.app. I have an account, and I also have a lot of feeds, a whole lot of feeds here. So if I go to my feeds, I got all my job feeds here. But as you could see, I have security feeds. I have companies I follow. I have topics I follow. I have bundles. A bundle is basically one or more feeds inside of one feed. So you could have, this is important, you can have, say, a collection of 10 feeds going into one feed. That's important. Why? Because now that gives us the ability to bring in 10 different sources into one feed. Remember that feed looks like this. So let's just create a new one. I'm not going to run through the whole scenario, but I want you to start thinking about how you could use this in your business. So maybe you're going to bring in real estate news if you're in the real estate market. Let's look at the feeds that are out there. So let's look at some feeds. Let's do a new feed. Okay, so you can basically create a news feed or an information feed for whatever you want. Let's just make a feed. Let's just call it real estate. And then what do we have available here in the search? We have brokers, financing, real estate, B of A real estate news. What about, let's do financing. I don't care. Who cares? Let's just do financing. Let's see what kind of feed we get for financing. Okay. We got first time home buyers. We got Dwight Capital, their stuff. Okay, so this might be relevant to your customers. Okay, so let's pretend here. Let's say that you're a mortgage loan broker or agent. I don't know what they call them, but a mortgage guy or a mortgage lady. Okay. So you're doing mortgages and you want to, hey, I just want to throw my customers, throw them a feed, make sure, put some relevant. So you start here, find your feed. I can add to this feed and make a bundle out of it, but I'm not going to do that right now, but you can. Here, I'll show you let's do it. So I'm going to take this real estate financing feed. I'm going to save the feed. Okay, and it's just going to be up top here, bundles. Let's just add a bundle. What the heck? Let's create a real estate bundle. Okay. Remember, remember a bundle is just more than one feed. I'm going to create a real estate feed. Now this belongs to that bundle. Let's see if there's another feed we can bring in. Again, this is financing, so I don't know. I don't know what else to look for. Financing. What about it's financing is in, right? I don't have all those terms. I like to do this on the fly. I don't have all those terms in my head. But real estate finance, let's just do real estate. just regular real estate. Okay. Maybe the market stuff, real estate news. All right, this might be relevant. Okay, so B of A, some real estate news. Yeah, this is national stuff, but that's okay. Let's save the feed. And then see the bundle? Let's add it to the real estate bundle. Yeah, right there. So now I have 2 feeds in my bundle. Let's verify that. If I go to bundles, I should have a real estate bundle, right? Real estate bundle with 2 feeds right there. Awesome. So now remember, we have 2 feeds going into one bundle. Let's copy the bundle. Let's go to my bundles. And we go to my real estate bundle. I'm going to just copy the feed. Yeah, there we go. We're going to copy that feed. Copy. Control C is going to copy. Now we go back to make. Now this is a live scenario, so I got to make sure I make a copy so I don't post real estate stuff to my Blue Sky channel. So let's do this. Good hygiene here. Watch. Make a copy of everything. I'm going to save the changes I made. Okay, I'm just going to clone it. And I'm just going to call it real estate test. Okay, just so I know. Okay. So now I can play with this without any harm with messing up my stuff. So let's put the bundle in here. Okay, remember we got a new bundle address right there. Boom. See how that address changed? I'm asking for a maximum of 2 items. I don't want to call for 100 or, I don't need all that. It's 2 items. Actually, let's just do 1 item. Okay. Now, if I start the RSS now, it's basically asking me, well, we have a lot in this feed, Mike. Where do you want me to start? Do you want me to start with stuff from now on? Do you want me to start from a specific date, or do you just want to pick? I'm just going to say, let me pick. Okay, so we got some new stuff. I'm just going to say this Dwight Capital one. Now, remember, we have a GPT prompt, Perplexity prompt. Summarize the following article. Okay, this is a real estate mortgage article. Why is the article relevant for businesses or owners interested in refinancing, right? Did I spell that right? No. Of course I didn't. Okay, so now we're just flipping this into a finance article, okay? If you guys want this scenario, I'll give it to you. All you have to do is change the RSS feed for the feed that you want, okay? 200 max tokens. Tokens, every answer is a token length. I won't get into that, but basically the length, how many characters are the length of the result. 200 is 200. I've never touched it. I'm okay. Now remember, we have a role as a user. Now let's look at the next one. And the next prompt is going to be creating the post. Okay, you're an expert writer. That's the system prompt. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. This is the one I really want though. Here. Make a tweet. That's okay. Don't matter. Tweet. Your job is to be helpful. Ensure the tweet follows casual, informal tone. No longer. Okay. Now, always end with a creative pitch about blue sky technologies, of course, right? Why not? Why not end with a happy pitch? Okay. Creative pitch about blue sky technologies, AI voice assistant. But you could put a creative pitch about. Yeah. Okay. So let me read what I have and we'll modify it. So this is saying informal tone, no longer than 3 or 4 sentences long, always end with a creative pitch, and what voice AI assistants can do for their business with a link. And I put the link in there. If the post has to do with politics, elections, or political campaigns, always pitch our AI election assistant at this address. Okay, so that's kind of a cool, if any of these news stories has anything talking about politics or election or anything, then the post is going to end with, hey, check out our election assistant. You can talk to a real senator, whatever. So that's how I'm shaping mine. Start thinking about how you're going to shape yours. Okay, so in this final one, I'm going to make one up, but just to give you a little bit of guidance here. Always end with a creative pitch. Okay, this is just basically a little, and then I'm referencing the message. So I got to bring in the other summary of the message. So why don't we do this? I don't even have to put anything here. That's just my little extra promotion, right? So, but you guys make up your own condition for your. Maybe it's a newsletter. Maybe it's at the end of every news feed. Promote our newsletter at this address. Whatever. Play with it. If you want to do one of these together, let me know. We'll do a live session. We'll work on one together. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this here, but I think you understand what we're doing is we're summarizing the article here, and then we're bringing in the article here. And then the final stage is it's going to post. So it's going to find my page, and what am I posting? I'm posting nothing but the message that comes out of that result. What am I linking? I'm linking to the RSS feed. That's it. That's all I'm doing. And the result looks like, okay, it looks like one of our posts right here. Okay, so that's one of them. There's no election one. See my little pitch at the end? Thinking of riding the AI wave, discover what Blue Sky Technologies, and this is different every time. When I say give me a creative pitch at the end of each story about Blue Sky, it will tie in, it will create its own little sentence or its own pitch based on the story. So anyway, I hope you get something out of it and start creating your RSS feeds. These are really, really cool, even just to keep up on the news. So let me show you just while we're talking about RSS. I think you got the scenario done. But on the RSS feed like this, you could also filter. I won't give you a deep dive, but just some of the things helpful tips that you might want to do. Remember, I have 2 bundles, real estate news, and if I want to filter, so I don't know, maybe I want to filter something out I don't want. Let's filter out. Let's do Columbus. Just to see it go away. Okay, I'm going to say blacklist Columbus. Oh, here we go. Title or description. I'm going to say title. See how it went away? Oh wait, no, it didn't go away. Oh wait, watch. See here, look. Right there. It's going to go gray when I hit add. Here we go. See that? It's not going to come in. Here's a good example. My Eastvale feed. Eastvale, there's an Eastvale in, let me find Eastvale. There is a Eastvale, Pennsylvania too. So what I do is I blacklist Pennsylvania if it's in the title, or if it's in the description, I will filter that out. So I only get more relevant stories. Anyway, check out this on your own. RSS.app, make.com, and this is a Perplexity module, and this is an OpenAI module. So you have to have an account on both, but I only use Perplexity because it allows me to search the web using these APIs. So anyway, that's our scenario. That's our lesson for today. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel so you can get up to date on whenever we post the video. So thank you, and thanks for visiting Blue Learning.